yours.
Yeah,
we slaughtered her name the first time.
And we didn't figure it out yet.
Atsuko, she'll say it.
This is just, yeah.
I bet she'll say it for us. But she is very funny, also Asian. Don't panic. I know there's two in one show.
Don't get us
Happens.
confused.
It happens. And everybody keeps their shoes on. She's a stand-up comic. She's a very, very funny lady. Her first name sounds something like Atsuko. Give it up, Atsuko!
Atsuko!
Thank you. Hey. Fast guy, young bad girls do it well. Hey.
What's up, Trailer Park? Hi. Hi. Yes, don't panic. There's two of us. There's two more. There's four of us. What are we gonna do? Yes, not related. Yeah. It's cool. When I was coming into the trailer park, I impeccably did a backwards parking job. Impeccable job in front of two white dudes. And I was like, breaking stereotypes, hello. No biggie. Yes, my name is Atsuko Okatsuka. Atsuko Okatsuka. Yeah. And that is why I used to go by Stacy. My father named me. He didn't want me to have any white friends. I'm actually named after a samurai. Yeah, samurai, which is a nice way of him to tell me he wanted a son, you know? And the samurai he named me after died at age 17. Yeah, I was like, oh shoot, so you had high and low expectations of me. I've outlived it by 11 years. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, happy birthday to Kevin. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Charles, right? Is it your birthday too? I misheard. Never mind. You look happy. That's all. Happy day. Happy birthday, though. Happy birthday. I love birthdays. Because, you know, like your mom, your mother, right, carried you for 9 long months, protecting you, you know, making sure she didn't drink, you know, then 9 long months. And then she goes through excruciating long hours birthing you, right? And it's still you that gets the presents. I love, it's still you that gets the presents, right? And then she just gets a card on Mother's Day. I love it. I love birthdays. I recently celebrated my mother's birthday. I went to Olive Garden. Anybody? Yes, yeah, I had someone shaking their head. No Olive Garden. I had not gone in 10 years. Guess what? Nothing's changed. Still, you go there for consistency, you know? My mother, she lives in Arcadia, a lot of Chinese people, so she was like, yeah. She was like, I eat Chinese food all day, Chinese food for lunch, Chinese food for dinner, Chinese dim sum. I want Italian food. Italian, she says. Italian, I want Italian food. I want that endless soup bowl. I want that endless breadstick, endless salad, you know? I want to go to a place where they do the song. I love the birthday song. Please just take. I was like, yes, we're going to Olive Garden. We will go. Don't worry. And the people at Olive Garden, they do not care, right? They do not. The people working there, they do not care. I shuffled in with my grandma, you know, before my mom could catch up to us, so that we could get to the host and be like, okay, this is a surprise. Please don't tell her. My mom was coming, but it's her birthday. And then my grandma was like, ask him. I was like, do you guys do the song? And they were like, yeah, duh, the birthday song? Yeah, stupid. I was like, wow, okay, I did not know that. You guys don't care anymore. That was pretty rude, you know what I mean? And we're immigrants, but we took it seriously, okay? We took it seriously, okay? And the soup bowls, my mom, she was full at the second bowl, but she wanted to try all 4 types, so she went 3rd and 4th. She was not stopping, okay? My grandma, she had a breadstick in each hand at every moment and half of one in her mouth, okay? We were licking everything clean, okay? We were not wasting. We were going all out, okay? But then came time for the birthday song, right? And the people, they're just, happy birthday, with a little kick, happy birthday to. I had to meet them halfway. I was like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday. Am I gonna get paid now? Because I work here now, apparently. I had to meet them halfway. And these people, okay? Because they were already rude. We had not gotten service at all. When I first came in, they were rude, okay? These people, they had failed to get my mother's name. So when it came to the name of the song, it fell silent. I was like, Linda, happy birthday to Linda. My mom, she was an illegal immigrant for 7 years. She has schizophrenia. She's barely hanging on. You will remember her name, okay? Linda. My name is Atsuko. My grandma's name is Inshili. Linda's the easiest thing you'll get tonight, okay? Linda. $68 too out of my pocket. $68. You know you pay at your table now, so you don't even pay the waiter. I'm like, why? That's extra not caring. You know what I mean? Now you have to pay this little machine that they put on your table. $68 because we decided to get the tour of Italy. That's the play that they have a play called Tour of Italy. Yeah, 3 of those. Yeah. Well, there's a northern tour of Italy too, but that's $5 more, so we didn't get that. Yeah, I was like, I'm done with this place. I cannot with this place, you know? And then after we got home, my mom was like, oh, no. She was like, oh. I was like, what, Mom? Did you eat too much? She was like, no. What I meant was I wanted to go to Macaroni Grill. And I was like, damn, Mom. Well, we're not going. That's the Italian food that you're going to get for the year, okay? Never again. That's why we stick with Chinese food, right? I got asked by this guy at a gas station to marry him the other day. This guy I don't know, you know, he just hangs out at the gas station. Asked me to marry him. I said, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, no. But where were you when I just wanted to? I was ready to just marry just anybody, you know? Because I'm engaged now, you know what I mean? I was like, oh shoot, like, it could have been this easy, you know? Just say yes to the question. I've been around, you know, because I've been dating my fiance for 2 years. Like, if I knew I just had to go to the Los Feliz Shell station, you know what I mean? Like, I only took 2 years to get to know a whole other human being and their lifestyle. Like, no, if you want to know, yeah, the Los Feliz Shell station. Oh, if it was that easy, we'd all be booed up, you know what I mean? I'll end on this. If you are with your significant other tonight, men, treat your woman right. Because they say, you know, behind every great man stands a great woman, right? They say behind every great man stands a great woman, you know, right behind him. But I say behind her stands another guy that wants to sleep with her. So you better keep her around. Thank you so much. My name is Atsuko Okatsuka. Here's Dawn and Kevin back. Thank you.
Atsuko, join us on the couch. Atsuko, that was awesome.
Oh,
I
thank
admit
you.
I stalk my guests a little bit.
Oh, you do?
And
yes.
I do, and I look at your
Oh my
stuff.
goodness, that's
And
my
That's a
that's
great
you.
picture.
That's my big head.
That's your, well, it's a perfectly proportionate to the rest of your body
Thank you.
once you're in person,
Right.
and looks exactly like you.
Yes, that
Right
is
now,
me.
that is not often the case. I look way better in my pictures than I ever look in real life.
Oh my goodness.
You look better in that's not allowed.
Oh, stop
That's
it.
good. Now, I understand from Kevin and a little bit, I have a lot of socks up here. Do you know why these are here? Did you see this part of the show?
No, I was behind. Is that from Maryland?
This is from Marilyn because she doesn't think my boobs are big enough.
Oh my goodness. But 6 of them?
Thank you. Thank you.
Let
I thought
me,
so
let me
too.
get 2 of those for me.
I feel like I could endow pretty much all of my potential organs with the cotton that we got. Now, so from watching you and from knowing Kevin, you're like doing amazing things right now. It is a particularly busy time in your life. You just did the comedy series or the comedy festival, Disoriented? Is that what it's
Yes.
called? Can you
Yes.
tell me about that and where that came from?
Yes, yeah. And so we had the Comedy Festival, a comedy festival, which is an all-Asian comedy festival. Don't be scared. But we didn't put it in the title, right? It's not the Asian Comedy Festival because we were like, why should we put it in the title? Like, they'll find out when they go to the festival.
People just go, now this is a weird coincidence.
Right. 100 of you?
They're like, I get I
like
get
that,
that you
yeah.
might have 2 on a love seat every once in a while, but to have
Right.
all of them in this,
Yeah.
that's cool. So did you find that when people who maybe didn't know that it was an Asian comedy, that were like, something, I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
did
you
they
know-
react that way?
No, I have not. I didn't meet anybody that couldn't put their finger on it.
We know what it is.
You know, I think if you have what are they, eyes? Usually you could say, 100 Asian comedians is what's happening.
Sure.
Right?
I actually, when we were in Thailand on our honeymoon, we were walking around for like 4 miles. Did we walk that day? I mean, for real. And we were like, we got to go into a bar. And we opened the door and walked into a bar. And we slowly were like, I think this is a gay bar. And it was like, we looked, and we were like, yeah. And then it took a second. Not only were all the men really attractive, but the art was all really attractive men. Those 2 things together. Wow. And then we saw a mural that says, does your mother know?
Okay. Oh, yes.
And they had cucumber vodka. So we were like,
Yes.
That's the telltale sign.
it was great. It was great.
Cucumber vodka.
Cucumber
So
vodka.
gay.
Sold.
Sold.
Okay.
Sold.
Also, I mentioned it was Thailand. There were also a lot of Asians in there. Same, bringing it all full circle.
Right.
Now, and
Conclusions.
you are also doing, here's what I have on my list. This is Chinatown, a new series.
Oh yes, it's a feature film that I'm developing. Yeah. I don't want to sound like I do a lot of Asian content, but it is a film set in Chinatown. Yeah.
You know, I do a show about a trailer park.
Right. No, I love this trailer park. This is really the clashing of the worlds.
It is,
In
and
a
yet,
beautiful way.
what a great segue, because look, I told you I stalked you.
Oh yes, that's me in a trailer park.
See?
Yeah.
Now, I understand, you look right at home.
Yes. Yeah.
I think I know him. I think I saw him in the laundry room earlier today.
Yeah. He's the security guard here, no?
Probably, yes.
Right, yeah.
Very good. And this, my understanding, is from a film called Pear Blossom Highway that was like very gritty and not funny.
Oh yes, yeah. I play a damsel in distress. Some would call it a prostitute. That is what I played. I live in a trailer park in Palmdale. Anybody? Palmdale out there? Yeah.
That's Dave. He knows about it.
Yes. 661. Yeah. So that's a film that is available actually to watch on iTunes.
You're a prostitute. Do we see anything exciting?
Yes, everything that kid should not be seeing.
Good to know.
And those 3 of them.
Whatever you do, don't Google Pear Blossom Highway. PEARBLOS. Now, it is customary often for our guests to answer one of the 36 questions. Were you here earlier when Austin
Yes,
answered
yeah, the
one?
psychologist, yeah.
Yeah, with the tie.
Yeah.
I think, would you like to fall in love with me and Kevin a little bit?
Yes, I would love to. Yeah. So I have to stare into both of your eyes at the same time, right? Yeah. So that's
You can do it.
that's a lot of
You can do it. I
That's
believe
fine.
in you. Now, there's 36-ish
Okay.
cards to choose from.
great.
Go
Sounds
with
good.
Destiny. Ooh.
Okay. Number 17.
Okay, that's a good one. You can ask it first if you want to. It
Oh.
feels good. I think that you
Okay.
should go with that.
What is your most treasured memory?
What is your most treasured memory?
Yeah.
You want to go
Oh,
first?
is this me?
Yeah.
I think that maybe birthday boy should go first.
Good, smart. Kevin, what is your
Oh,
most
geez.
treasured memory?
Okay, so my aunt used to own this cabin on an island. And when we were kids, she made up this fantasy that on the island there were fairies because she loved our, basically it was because she loved our drawings. So the lie that she told us was if you draw a drawing and put it in this little birdhouse and you went away for like a couple hours, that at the end we would come back and there would be a little prize, and there always was a little prize. But then she would keep the pictures for her memory.
That's so sweet.
So-
It sounds like her most treasured memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she actually passed away when I was a child still.
Did
so,
you get your drawings back?
Yeah, right?
Good, right?
Jeez,
Nice.
rude.
Yeah.
No, I actually don't know where any of them are.
Isn't that just the way they want artists to work for free? Always.
No, we got a
That's good.
prize, but it was a dollar store prize. But
Nothing wrong with
yeah,
it.
I was about to say, no judgment.
No, love the dollar store.
What about you, Atsuko? What was your most cherished memory?
My most cherished memory, I think, I think when my grandmother told me that our names got drawn in the lottery to not win money. I was an illegal immigrant here for 7 years, so we kept putting our name into that lottery every 7 years. I mean, every year. And then that day that she told me that we don't have to, hey, you don't have to keep hiding in that garage anymore. Because we were, yeah, so we got our green card.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, and you remember that moment.
Yes.
Wow.
I remember that moment. Well, because that's how families get separated, right? It was lucky that me and my grandmother's name got drawn together. Well, a lot of times what happens is maybe the kid's name will get drawn, and so the parent will have to go back. And then the kid is like an orphan, and that's where I was living. No, I'm kidding. And that's where
That's
I
pretty
was
nice.
before the name got drawn.
Got
no,
a permanent
but I
staircase
did live
on
in
it.
my uncle's garage for 7 years.
That's incredible. That's an
Yeah.
incredible memory. And so then you found out you can stay, and everything changed. You could enroll in school and all of this kind of stuff, I assume. Yeah.
Well, public school is, you don't have to have social security numbers or anything. So up until after high school. Wow. So you can still go to high school if you're undocumented.
Well, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
See what I mean about the 36 questions?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait,
We're
and
in love.
It was amazing. Mine's super fast. I'm the youngest of 3 girls, and my 2 older sisters are awesome. And my first memory is still one of my most cherished, which is a big lightning and thunderstorm in rural Wisconsin, like lights up crazy. And I was a little scared. Not like terrified, but a little like, "Brr." And my sisters, it's like a slow motion music video. We're like, come, Dawn, into our room. And I was like, really? Because baby sisters do not get invited into their big sisters' rooms. Come into our room. And I jumped into bed, and I squished up in between my 2 sisters, and we looked out a great big window and watched the lightning storm, and we oohed and we ahed like it was fireworks. And they weren't bitches to me for a minute.
Yes. Yes, queen.
And it was wonderful.
It's the little things in
It's
life.
the little things.
Oh, this has been wonderful. And I am a little bit more in love with you. Thank
Yeah,
you
no,
so
I
much
feel
for
that
joining
way.
us.
Yes, too.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank
please
you.
help me in thanking
Thank you. Thank you,
Atsuko
everybody. Thank you.
Okatsuka.